Happy now, all is now. It's a gift of being a present. The fresh say signing back in here, putting on my perspective into the cloud of the collective to expand the collective consciousness. You're now tuning into the mind of our Algin Moon / Aries Moon. And it is a moon day slash Cancer hours. And it is officially Sagittarius season as I make this video. Okay. So happy Sagittarius season to all my Sagittariuses, okay? So this video is as I make this video, we got Sun in Sagittarius and Moon in Libra, okay? So with this is a sextile, all right? This is a 60-degree angle for a sextile. And it's playing out as opportunities to react and respond towards, your relationships for people, places, and things, and sort of, let's say, have this to expand, this feeling to, or let's say you take the actions to expand or travel mentally, physically, or emotionally, but you'll be doing some expanding this Sagittarius season, expanding from what you was you know basically found out from Scorpio season. So in the school, whatever you desired, so Scorpio season being the I desire house, we was acting based on what we desired, and with the Sagittarius season is the I know house. Is it the I know house? Yeah, it's the house of knowledge. So it's yeah, it gives you this you're using your actions, your ego, your will in the realm of Jupiter, okay? So, and the first eye. So the mist that allows you to see beyond 3D, okay? So, and that's dealing with higher knowledge, okay? So once you acquire some sort of higher knowledge, you'll be able to really have a different perspective, on how to go about life. Okay? So with this, with the Sagittarius season, Sun being a Sagittarius in that first decan, yes, Jupiter. So, like I said, we got, what's it called? Its Sun is also trining Mars in Leo. Let me see if Mars is retrograde. No, but I heard a couple planets going to be going retrograde though this Sagittarius season. So Mars trining the Sun. This is playing out as the gifts to take action towards your passions. Okay, so take action in a wise way, or in let's say an optimistic way, having an optimistic outlook on your passions, basically the gifts to have that. All right. And so and the gift to take action towards your passions as well. Okay, so it's really, see, with Sagittarius, this is a mutable fire. All right, so this is the ability to see both sides, the ability to see from your perspective and from another person's perspective, or having a whole world view way of looking at something. All right, or just the world in general, and if I didn't mention, Sagittarius is the second portion of of fall. Okay, Scorpio being the first portion, Sagittarius being the second portion, and Capricorn being the third portion of fall. Okay, so yeah, this is really showing, and it will really show in the outside. Like outside, it'll really show in the trees, and more leaves will start to fall, and die. So yeah, it really signifies, like, the transition into the end of fall. okay? Or the did I say, hold on. So yeah, it's gonna be transitioning into winter. So Sagittarius is actually the last portion of winter, if I didn't say that, of fall. Okay, Libra being the first, Scorpio being the second, Sagittarius being the last of fall. All right, and then Capricorn kicks off the winter. All right, so basically this Sag season is basically not a transition, but the Scorpio being the transition, and the transition, and Sagittarius being the full, what's it called, outcome of the sun as it travels through its ecliptic path in Sagittarius in the ninth, space in the sky type shit. So that'll be the full arrow that shoots into winter. Okay? So, um yeah, so the sun is also trining North Node and trining Chiron in Aries. All right? So, this is playing out as the gifts to take action towards your spiritual path, and the gift to take action, the gift to make a mistake by taking action, the gift to make a mistake while taking action based on you being a leader or you trying to gain something you desire type shit. Or based on you acting on your passions. So, um, Sun is opposing Jupiter in Gemini. All right. So with the Sun opposing Jupiter in Gemini, this is playing out as a 180-degree angle for opposition. And this can play out as it is two mutable signs, two opposite signs. So it's playing out as a feeling at odds towards taking action towards growth and expansion based on your throat chakra, your communication, and your knowledge. Yeah, like your intel. Okay, your intel. Intel is different from knowledge. So Sagittarius would be knowledge, and Jupiter in Gemini will be intel. Okay, so um yeah, so you'll feel at odds taking action towards growing, or you wouldn't it wouldn't you will feel obstacles, okay, whenever you take action towards trying to grow, your grow and expand your in your close surroundings, at this time, because Jupiter being in Gemini, that spills out through the third house and dealing with your cousins, people you're familiar with, things like that, and your close surroundings, uh your yeah, and your communication, you know. So that's how that play out. And Mercury as well. So Mercury being in Sagittarius, Mercury is trining. Mercury is also trining Mars in Leo. So this is playing out as the gifts to communicate, really communicate what what you passionately feel. You communicate from your passion. So it's the gifts to really. It's a really, I would say this is a really good time for art. Anything, because you will get visions. So the gifts Mercury also deals with the mind. So you might get visions, or you might get thoughts and ideas that you might want to put into action. Okay. Um, as far as North Node, Mercury is trying the North Node and Chiron. So this is the gifts to communicate about your spiritual path, or to gain knowledge and wisdom, ideas based on your spiritual path, higher knowledge and wisdom, higher learning. All right. And Mercury trining Chiron and Aries, this is the gifts to oh damn. Yeah, turn that down. So the gifts to communicate, or the gifts to say something that could, the gifts to say something out of your mouth and say something you didn't mean, or let's say, like really, let's say the gifts, this is the energy to really like go, let's say, go at say something to someone that's really combative, because with that Chiron being in Aries, so this is the energy to really go at somebody type shit, to really, as far as their mouth, the mouthpiece, so the gifts to, because Sagittarius, me being a Sagittarius sun, I know I can definitely uh have a talk out, let's say, have a potty mouth or cuss somebody out type shit, so it's it's just with the Mercury being in Sag trining Aries, Chiron, that's that the planet of or the asteroid of, you know let's say, the wounded healer, and it being in Aries, that's like the warrior spirit. So the wounded healer in the space of the warrior, you know, and it gives you this energy where it's like you have this this, let's say, it could be violent, you know but as far as how you take action, and because Aries deals with aggression, okay? So once you have Aries, it could be like really aggressive, as far as like, to with the mixing with the Sag. Aries mixing with the Sag is like aggressive but wise in a way. But aggressive, but let's say not let's say aggressive to you because they're aggressive to themselves type shit. You know? It's not just because they're being aggressive to you. Like whenever Aries is being aggressive to you, it's not just because they don't like you. It's because, yeah, they just um either got aggressive feelings, or they got aggressive actions, and that's just how they treat everybody else. So yeah, that's how that can play out with the Mercury trining North Node. Basically, the gifts to make a mistake with whatever you're communicating, and the gifts to necessarily communicate to wound somebody's feelings type shit, to hurt somebody's internal, you know so Sun is squaring Neptune and Saturn in Pisces, so this is a mutable square. This is playing out as as far as Saturn, the Sun, as well as Mercury squaring those two planets. So Sun squaring Saturn. This is the 90-degree angle for let's say, what's it called? Oppositions or minor frustrations. Hold on, let me see. Yeah, so learning processes. Yeah, of course. Learning, so uh you got the L, makes the L, the 90-degree angle. So as far as um a sun squaring Saturn, this is the learning process, 90-degree angle, to take action towards uh a, a, a solid foundation to stand on. Okay, as far as Sun being in Jupiter, I mean these are, yeah, Jupiter, or but what's it called? Sagittarius, and these are both the Jupiter signs. But what's it called? Pisces is the night side, and Sagittarius being the day side. This is this is they're both doing, they're both expanding, but expanding in different ways. So with the sun, this is learning, you're with the sun, you're expanding as far as your visions and how you express, and have immutable ways on how you express. And with Jupiter, not Jupiter, but Saturn in Pisces, this is playing out as your your seriousness and your discipline. You know, you will have minor frustrations when it comes to uh taking action based on having some sort of discipline and seriousness as far as your dreams and your subconscious, because you know it's making this 90-degree angle, you know but it could be positive, as far as depending on what you do, depending on the spirit, how you utilize it, because these are both Jupiter signs, so if you utilize this energy well, you could be doing some expansion towards your dreams, when you're, and your subconscious and your creativity, you know, but it's just gonna be hard, you know. So, uh, as far as Venus, Moon is squaring Venus. So Moon is squaring Venus in Capricorn. So this is playing out as a 90-degree angle for learning processes, learning how to react and respond towards your love matters for people, places, and things. Okay, so learning how to stand on business based on your love matters, learning how to detach from certain relationships that are not, serving you, serving your business, you know with Venus being in Capricorn. This is the love for the business, your business. I got Venus in Capricorn. So love for your business, and love for uh setting goals and reaching them type shit. You know? Love for climbing those mountains, you know? So what else? The sun, as far as is with the sun being in Sagittarius and Venus being in Capricorn, this is making it's right next to each other, so it's like a little semi sextile or something like that. But anyways, it's just taking action towards taking action towards uh setting the goal or shooting, like really taking action towards your goals, you know, and really having the pleasure while doing it. So shooting for the stars and having the pleasure while doing it. You know, that's basically my alignment right there with Sun in Sagittarius and Moon on Venus in Capricorn. So I shoot for the stars with my Sagittarius Sun, and with my Mars in Capricorn, Mercury in Capricorn, and Venus in Capricorn, I'm able to really have some sort of patience while doing it. So it's like, yeah, with the earth, it really stabilizes the fire. And this is what this uh where is yeah, Mercury's in Sagittarius, but I think it's gonna go retrograde. But if it slides into Capricorn, then it's gonna make it a lot easier to really stabilize this feeling of let's say this high excitement, or having something, a set, let's say a set goal or target to aim with this all this you know optimism and feeling, and what's it called, I lost it, but this optimism, and with the Sagittarius season brings optimism and brings this good feeling of luck and expansion, and so it's not just gonna fall in your lap type shit, but you gotta take the action. You gotta be out there. You gotta actually take the action to expand. You know, to necessarily grow. You know, whatever you want to grow, as far as depending on wherever the sun is at in your chart. So whatever it's expanding is depending on wherever it's transiting in your chart. For example, it's transiting in my fifth house. You know, so I'm basically gonna be expanding my whatever I pay attention to, whatever I give attention to, or or receive attention, or what's it called, my entertainment, my music type shit. You know, so I got Sun in the fifth house in my natal chart. All right. So yeah. Um. Yeah. As far as Pluto is fully in Aquarius now. I think Pluto is fully in Aquarius now, and it's sextile in Sagittarius, and the Sun in Sagittarius. So this opportunities to act and respond, opportunities to take action towards uh, taking power and control over your associations, you know, and your networking. Okay, so yeah, and the Sun is sextile in Black Moon, Lilith, and Libra, and this is playing out as the sextiles opportunities to feel embarrassed about your actions this Sagittarius season. So, um, yeah, just putting that out there, and just realize if you ever feel embarrassed about your actions, type shit. Um, and depending on what it is, whatever action you're taking, um, if it's not justified to be embarrassed, then you know it's just the stars. You know, it's just Black Moon, Lilith, and Libra type shit. You know, so yeah, that's gonna be it. The Fresh Say signing out. Catch you next now.